All right. What's up, my friends on social media, Facebook, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, all over. Not Instagram. Sorry, guys. I'm not there right now until they figure out how to link Instagram directly. It ain't happening, but it don't matter because you guys are here. As I mentioned this morning, I was going to do a live on the subject of video. I'll just say video for right now. Video for lead generation, video for income generation. And I have a special guest on that I've known for a number of years. I don't even know. I mean, probably 10 years or something like that. And the dude's just, yeah, he's just a stud when it comes to doing video and focuses on helping entrepreneurs using video and doing other things, not just network marketers. He's not a network marketer, by the way. He has a background in doing network marketing, but he's not a network marketing builder. He's just really, really good with video. And so, and you guys all know, because you see me on doing video, I don't know, I love video. I love doing good quality video, good quality audio. And it's just, a good thing. And the thing is, like, you guys are probably doing video, but are you like generating leads and are you making money with it? If you're in business and you're not, then that's what we're going to talk about today. So I will say before we get into this, park yourself because, and I told you this morning, if you happen to catch the live I did this morning, we're going to go for about an hour. So you're going to get a lot of value out of today. And he's going to give you some next steps as well as we round the end of this thing in about 60 minutes. So if you can sit and get a journal out, I would suggest that you do so. I think you're going to get some really good stuff out of this. So joining me today is Mark Harbert. Mark, what's up, man?
What's up, man? So good to be here. And yeah, I was just thinking about it. I think the first time we met was around 2012. It was at an MLSP event.
Yeah.
You were speaking. And I think I was speaking. It was one of my first times speaking on stage. And I thought it was so cool to be on stage with you. So
were you nervous speaking on stage the first time?
Yeah, I was kind of the first time. I was a little nervous about it, but that was a while ago. But I remember that. I believe that was in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
The Gaylord Texan. That's where it was.
Yeah. No, that was good times, man. I spoke at the very first ever MLSP event. They always brought me in as the old. I don't want to say the old dude, but I think they called me the old dude. We're going to bring you in as the old dude that teaches people how to call their leads. So,
right.
Because a lot of people are like, no, you can just, send out emails and send them to a capture page and you don't have to talk. And then they're like, no. It doesn't work like that. So that's one of the reasons they brought me in, several times. So anyhow, brother, it's great to have you here. I'm going to give you the floor, give you the stage and, do your intro. And I got it set up we can do some screen share. And we'll have some fun.
All right, man, let's do it. I'm excited to share what we're going to share and we'll go right to it. So
let's do it. I'll get you a screen share added to the stage.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Well, I'm excited to be here, everybody. And, Todd is a great friend. Like I said, I've known him for a while and it's interesting as I get into this, just tell you a little story. We're kind of right off the bat is that I actually knew of Todd many, many years ago in like the mid probably 2000s, late 2010, 2000s or so. And I remember just seeing a whole bunch of YouTube videos of Todd doing dials. And I just remember watching these. I was listening to, watching you call people on the phone. I was learning how to call my leads. And so for me, that was a huge deal. And I just remember, so when I finally got to meet you, Todd, I was like, whoa, dude, I've seen this guy in so many videos, man. It's so funny how that kind of works, And you were doing
crappy video back then. Crappy video. My background was horrific. I mean, I look back at stuff. I'm like, that is just bad, man.
It's just amazing because I look back and I'm thinking how big how much videos played a role in just, me knowing you when I started. So, but guys, today we're going to talk about the Fearless 4-step framework for making money fast with videos. And this works even if you have no followers and you're a tech challenge newbie who's deathly afraid of being on the camera. And if you're out there and you're watching, I'd love for you to put a 1 in the chat if you're ready, because my goal is to help you up your video game. That's really what it comes down to. Video has changed my business. It's done amazing things for me, and I know it can do amazing things for you. I know it's done amazing things for Todd, and I can tell you countless others that have used video to generate leads, build their brand. And it doesn't matter if you're network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever it is that you're doing, it will help you. And I've helped a lot of people with this. Here's a gal who's in network marketing, Lori. She went out and did some things that I told her to do. She did a video and got someone to join her team. Some of my other ones, this is Tracy Rose, a good friend of mine in Australia, used some of my strategies, went out and built a huge business in the hypnobirthing space. Bob Clark, good friend of mine. I've helped him with some Facebook ad strategies, generated over 1,400 leads using video. My good friend, Aaron Birch, who's actually
I know Aaron.
She's a six-figure earner. And she listened to a training that I did one time, and she went out and did her first videos, and she was so nervous to do it that she actually drank like several glasses of wine so she could get the courage to do it. And she did it. And then that's how she got her first video. And to me, it's a hilarious story, but hey, whatever worked. Right. My friend, Lisa Thompson, same thing. I've helped her and so many others over the years, and I want to help you as well. So my question for you, I have a couple of them. Does this describe you and your marketing right now? You know, video is the best way to grow your business, but you're stuck on where to begin. You hesitate to get on camera, worried about how you look or sound and what others might think. You keep putting off making videos, waiting for the perfect setup, the perfect background, or you need the perfect gear. And you fear no one will watch your videos because you're not tech savvy enough to create or promote them. And you struggle with what to say. You're afraid of your content won't be engaging or valuable enough. But here's the good news for you. The good news is you're not alone. You're not alone. The truth is there's so many people, and I've worked with so many people over the years that are good people. They've got a message. They've got a passion. They got a product that they love. They want to get it out to the masses. Well, I promise you today, there are other people that are just like you that I have really made it my life's mission to help you get your message out. That's my core mission. So a little bit about me, and I'm going to move through this quickly, but I've spoken on many stages like Faith Over Fear, Live the Dream. I've been guest speaker at so many high-level masterminds. I'm so grateful for that. I've generated over 200,000 leads through online marketing and video. I've built multiple seven-figure business as an affiliate coach and course creator. I've scaled my digital products to 7 figures in sales. I went from $7 in my bank account to five figures in 90 days using video. So back when I was really kind of just getting going, I was struggling. And it was when I started going all out on video is when things radically changed in my business. And I know it can do the same for you as well. I'm a Navy vet and a cancer survivor and a devoted husband and proud father. And so those are a little bit about me if you don't know who I am. But those are a lot of my proud achievements. And being a cancer survivor to me was probably the greatest because I'm here today.
Yes, you are, bro. We like that.
Yes, absolutely. So I just want you guys to stick around till the end. I do have a special offer if you guys want to dive deep on this, but I promise you're going to get a lot of value out of this no matter what you decide to do. But I have a couple questions, and those are, have you ever wondered what top online marketers are really doing to succeed? Have you ever asked yourself how top influencers make sales and signups look so easy? And have you ever wondered how top performers seem to have such responsive audiences? And the answer to these 3 questions is in 3 simple words: know, like, and trust. You got to have it today. People are more skeptical than ever. They want to know who they're doing business with. And especially if you're in network marketing, which I do have a network marketing background. I don't focus on building network marketing teams, but I'm a big affiliate marketer. I do a lot of coaching, training. I teach how to do marketing. I love it, but I'm a network marketer at heart. I really am. Like, I love everything about the industry. I learned so many things from people like Todd and Doug Fireball was a huge influence on me. And just learning how to work with people. Mike Dillard was a huge influence on me, helping me learn how to call leads. Oh my gosh. Like, who calls leads? You want to stand out today? Just call your leads.
So funny. Mike and I go way back. We were in a company together when he started Magnetic.
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember we were at this bar and he's like, bro, you got to tell me what you're doing when you're talking to all these people. Cause at that time he wasn't calling his leads. He was using, so funny. Like the godfather of attraction marketing, Mike Diller. We love him.
It's wild. And a little bit later on in this presentation, I've got something really cool from Mike. I'm going to show you guys.
Oh, cool.
I'm super stoked about. But video is the bridge to creating know, like, and trust in the digital world. It really, really is. That's why when I first got to meet Todd, I was like, dude, this is the guy I used to watch. This is the dude who plays Buzzy, man. So it was like, I got to know Todd through video before he even really knew who I was. He'd already built credibility with me. He'd already built authority with me. And that's what it is. But if you don't have know, like, and trust, it's really like being up a creek without a paddle. That's really what it comes down to. Like, you're trying to navigate the online space in a way. Now, like I said, I'm a network marketer at heart. Yes, conversations and getting to know people. But I'm telling you, if you do video, it is going to make your job so much easier. It really will. So how crucial is video today? Well, here's an article by Taboola. This is just a couple weeks old, but I want you to read this top paragraph and what it says. It's time to face the challenges of another year. So this just came out, like I said, a couple weeks ago, which also means taking a look at some of the most current and effective marketing trends. Video still dominates the digital marketing universe. So it's essential to find new ways to integrate video content into your strategy. And even with the acceleration of AI, it's still important to understand the human side too, in order to achieve maximum creativity and effectiveness. That line right there is so crucially important. The human side. I'll tell you right now, mark my words, those who are going to dominate in the age of AI are the ones who are going to prioritize human connection. It is all about that. That's why I'm a network marketer at heart. I've never lost that. No matter what I do in my coaching programs and all the things that I do, it's always about the individual and connecting. And I know Todd teaches that, and he walks it, man. Every once in a while, I get a random call and it's Todd. I'm like, oh, cool. And Todd prioritizes that because human connection is so important. You got to get out there and let people see who you are and what you represent. So here's another one. These are some stats. According to the latest online video consumption statistics, 92% of internet users worldwide watch digital videos each week. This refers to any kind of video from music videos and tutorials to gaming and influencer videos. This is huge. 92% of internet users. Like, just think about that. There's 8 billion people in the world, 92%. We're talking 7 billion people plus. That's a lot. So if you're trying to fish in the 8% of the people that don't watch videos, that's probably the 8% of people that are not using the internet is my guess, because pretty much everybody watches them these days. On average, people watch 2 hours and 51 minutes of video every single day. Every single day. Like you're just gonna, that's something you can't get away from. And
Guilty.
if you were to, yep, one second.
Guilty.
Yeah, absolutely. I watch them every day. Like, how many of you guys actually watch videos while you're sitting on the toilet? I mean, come on, man. Like, that's like what we do. It's TikTok, So that's the question, is how many hours do you spend on social media or are watching videos? If you really get honest about it, pretty much everybody asks is like 1 hour, 2 hours. Yesterday, I had somebody say 6 hours. I mean, it's crazy. But top business owners, one of the things that we do is we create leverage in every aspect of our business. And that's really what it's about. And I believe video is the perfect leverage. It's the perfect leverage because once you create a video, it's out there online for you to see, and it's for other people to see. I guarantee you go to Todd on your channel. I mean, how long you been doing videos? 15 years, right?
Easy 15. Yeah.
15. Go to Todd's channel, go to the video tab and click on the tab that says the oldest. You could probably watch Todd's old videos.
Don't. They're so bad.
It's
I was
crazy.
shooting on a GL2 or I was shooting on my Mac, my iMac with a bunch of garbage behind me. Like, not literal garbage, but you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. And those videos, if somebody was to come across them and they really love what he's doing, even from a 10-year-old video, guess what? Todd didn't have to do anything. That video did all the work for him. And that's what we're talking about. You want duplication? Video, man. It's perfect duplication when you really think about it for you. I mean, you can create your own army of videos out there working for you. But let's dive into it a little bit. I want to talk about the 7 main reasons that people fear creating videos, because this is a big one. And a lot of these are, I'm sure you're going to identify with so many of these. I don't feel confident on the camera. I don't have the right equipment or the right setup. I'm afraid I'll mess up or I'll look unprofessional. I don't know what to say or how to keep people engaged. I'm worried no one will care or watch my videos, or this is a big one right here. I don't want to deal with negative comments or criticism. Huge fear that people have. And I don't have time to create, edit, and post videos consistently. And I will tell you that last one, I believe, is probably one of the biggest excuses that I've seen, but it's just not true, because every one of us have time. Every one of us. And it's so easy today. You got a smartphone, dude, that's all you need. You're good to go. But I want you to look at this slide here and all of the reasons that people fear video. If you look on the left side here, what do you see? I, all the way down. Every one of them it's all about me. All of these reasons are inwardly focused. It's all about me. And the thing is entrepreneurship is not about me. It's not about you. It's about serving our target market. It's about serving people, because really, when you're focused on serving, you aren't looking inward, but you're looking outward on the things of others. So part of the reason that we have these fears is because we're inwardly focused on us and what we want, what we need. And that's not entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is solving problems for people. And you have an amazing product. You have an amazing service that you're offering, and you need to get the message out about that. And today we do that through video. And as many videos as are out there online, it's still so highly underused. It's incredible. These platforms are begging people to put videos on them. Like, they're begging them. Facebook is begging people to create videos. YouTube is begging people to create content. And they're doing everything they can to incentivize people to do it, because it's still, when you look in the grand scheme of things, there's not enough out there. And I've noticed even on Facebook that Facebook has shown me a video that I watched once. I'm seeing it several times, and I'm seeing that. And what that indicates to me is that there is a content gap in that particular niche. So when you're seeing multiple videos the same time over and over, that means there's not enough on that topic, more than likely. And that's something to think about. So let's dive into the 3 secrets to making money with video, even if you're a beginner. So the first secret is you don't need fancy equipment. Your smartphone is absolutely enough. It's really all you need. But the false belief around this is that I need expensive cameras and gear to make good videos. And the truth is, you can do that. It doesn't mean you don't. I mean, you can have nice equipment, but really, to make money from video, you can use your smartphone. I mean, I have an iPhone 16 Pro, and let me tell you, the video on this is phenomenal. It's incredible. Almost all smartphones today have some of the most incredible video capability. Most phones, new phones today, have 4K video on them. So you don't need that. But the truth is, again, your smartphone is all you need to create high converting videos, because most viral and high converting videos are shot on smartphones. They are. You go to TikTok, you go to Reels, those, all those videos, those are all pretty much created on smartphones.
Dude, I've seen like the most epic quality, like full on movies that have been shot with an iPhone.
100%.
I mean, I've got like a really expensive camera that I'm shooting on, but you don't need that. It's crazy. I watched a movie the other day and I was like, I found out that it was shot on an iPhone. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It was
nuts,
epic.
Huh?
Yeah.
I know, it's crazy. Like, I've actually watched on YouTube some videos that of people where they were making short form movies on the iPhone, and it was incredible to see the quality of it. You'd never guess. It was cinematic. It had all these aspects to it. There were really incredible. So, but yeah, simple, raw, and authentic videos perform better than overproduced ones because people connect with realness, not Hollywood level production. There are some big, huge influencers over on YouTube, and some of them literally, there's this one guy, huge guy, and he's a fitness guy, he works out a lot, drives around in his car. So every day he goes to the gym, and on his way to the gym, he puts his phone on and he talks on the way to the gym. And then he records his workout, and then he talks on the way home, and then talks when he gets home. And that's literally his videos. Like he doesn't edit them. He doesn't nothing. He just sits there and talk, and it's massive following that this guy has. So you don't need to get fancy, and you don't need huge production. So let's talk about secret number 2. You don't need to go viral. Engagement beats views. So this right here is probably one of the biggest fallacies that I see when it comes to video marketing. People think, well, I got to go viral in order to be successful. It is 100% false. The false belief is if my videos don't go viral, I can't make money. Not true at all. I know people who are 7-figure earners who have never gone viral. Not once.
I've never gone viral. Not even close.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like people think you got to go viral. You actually have more power in creating lots of videos over time than you do trying to create one that's going to go viral and get you a bunch of views. See, the big thing is too many people are there going in with the lottery mentality, like, oh, let me just roll a video and go viral. But the thing is, even if you do go viral, guess what? Eventually it's going to slow down. It's going to stop. And now you're chasing after the next one. You just need to be consistent. And guess what? If one goes viral, fantastic. I'm not saying it's bad, but you don't have to be to go viral. I've made multiple 7 figures in my business. I've never gone really viral myself. The most views I've gotten was a couple years ago. It was about 100,000 views. And that's it. Like, I don't focus on any of that because 100 engaged viewers can bring more sales than 10,000 unengaged ones. I know people that have YouTube channels with 300,000 subscribers and they have very low engagement. Their channel just does not produce. So it has really very little to do with followers even. Followers really are a fallacy. It really is. The follower is dead. I'm sorry to tell you, but the follower is dead. It's all about interest-based marketing today. It's all about interest content. The algorithms work off of interest, not whether somebody follows you or not. So whether you get a follow or not really shouldn't matter. Algorithms favor watch time and interaction, not just views. They want people to stay there watching. So your goal is to just focus on creating good content and then let the algorithm do its thing. Whether it promotes you or it doesn't, you just keep doing it. And focus on attracting the right people and stop chasing big numbers. And this is where this is one of the key things to understand, because so many people are chasing those big numbers. Like, oh, great. I just went to about 3 weeks ago. I was in Austin, Texas. I was at an event. It was a high-level mastermind. And I had this guy come up to me, and, you know, he knows I talk about video a lot, and he was stoked. He had his phone in his hand. He's like, dude, I put out a video on Instagram 3 days ago. I've already got 1.2 million views on it. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. I'm like, how many leads did you get off of that? And he paused, and he's like, maybe like 3 or 4. I was like, no, like,
dude, I gotta tell you something real quick. So I had my youngest kid and his friend in here. The friend started a TikTok channel called Dad Eats, and he just used to shove food in his dad's mouth. And it was like he had like 2 million views on one, 3 million views on another. And I was finding out about it. I'm like, are you monetizing that?
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it there. No.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's crazy. Like, and so many people are focused, especially in like the online marketing space. They're focused on the vanity things that mean zero. It means nothing. I'd rather get 200 views and 17 leads that are interested in what I have than 1 million views and 2 leads and not really interested. They just kind of stumble across it. You see what I'm getting at? And this is why it's so important that you focus on the right things. And that's just getting out there, creating and sharing your message. Secret number 3 is you do not need to be a natural on camera. Okay. You do not need to be a Todd Falcone to be successful. But the ILT method works for anybody. And I love the ILT method. I'll talk about that here. But the false belief is, hey, I'm not confident or charismatic enough to make videos. But the truth is, you don't need to be an expert. You just need to be one step ahead and share what you learn. You know, one of the ILT method, which is invest, learn, teach, and you basically share as you go, is my buddy Ray Higdon coined this phrase several years ago. It's just you invest, you spend money, you spend your time, you learn something, and then you turn right around and you teach it. And it works beautifully. Like that's what the internet is all about. That's what sharing content's all about. It's about educating. And if you've gone to events or you watch a training or you something and you have all these notes, those notes are things you can turn around and share with people and generate leads and interest for your business. People follow those who are relatable, not perfect. I'm telling you today, the greatest currency that we have today in the online space is authenticity. Authenticity, people are craving it. They want it so badly. People do not want fake. I know Todd's been around, but Todd, you've probably seen this. You remember like, I don't know, maybe 7, 8, 9 years ago when everybody was doing this marketing. It was all about the mansions and the Lambos and, you know, people are like rolling, you know, got money rolls in their ads and everything. None of that's out there today. I rarely see any of that because that's just not feasible to people. It's more hypey and people don't dig it, you know? And the thing is that because it's not relatable. People want relatable. They love that. And confidence comes from doing, not waiting to quote unquote feel ready. If you're waiting to feel ready because you feel like, hey, I'm not a natural, then you have to get out there and actually do it. And these are 3 core secrets that I know have been a big help, not just for me, but for my students as well. So I'm going to dive in here to what I call the 4-step video framework. And this is a framework that I've developed over time. The more and more videos that I've done for my business, I've just seen this framework kind of emerge. And I had a really good conversation one time with my buddy Tanya Eliza, if you don't know who Tanya is, and she's an amazing marketer herself. And it was kind of funny because we were comparing, like she has a framework that she's created too, and she calls it something different, but it was essentially the exact same framework that I'm about to show you. So my point is when you're out there and you're doing this stuff, you start to see the process. And that's what I want to share with you on how you can use this process to make money with videos. So here it essentially is. I call it, it's the 4-step video framework: prepare, create, publish, scale. Now I'm going to go through each one of these and I'm going to explain to you what they are and how they work. So the preparation phase is step 1. And this is where you set yourself up for success. So when you're going to create a video, you want to master the fundamentals. Our goal here is to master those fundamentals. Discover the key video principles that attract views and generate leads. That's ultimately what we're doing. One of the things that I know is I played sports a lot when I was younger. Loved wrestling, football. I played baseball. It was huge into BMX freestyle. I still love it. Still a passion of mine today. Really got into it. But those sports taught me and so many things. Every time I would go to football practice, I was the captain of the team my senior year. And I remember our coach would drill into our head the fundamentals. The fundamentals. We do the same thing every day, and it got so boring. But I realize now that those fundamentals were so crucially important. And with video, the means of communication might change. Like you're going to have new platforms like TikTok, you know, who knows what's coming in the next year or two. You never know. But if you have the fundamentals down, the means might change, but the fundamentals do not. And that's what the goal is here, is to help you to achieve so that you can get some success today and 10 years from now. Define your audience. This is where we pinpoint exactly who your ideal viewer is. And so your content speaks directly to them. Know your niche. You want to position yourself as an authority, making you the go-to expert in your industry. Choose your starting point, leverage your natural strengths to create videos with confidence and ease, and identify pain points. So this is all about, like, we identify, what does our perfect customer want? What are they trying to achieve? If you're in a health and wellness company, what are the benefits that you can give to people, that you can share with people, not the features? We need to identify those pain points that they have, and how can we create some content that alleviates that pain? That's really what it comes down to. And then we map our strategy. So the prep phase, I'm all about preparation. We have to do a little bit of planning. Every time I do a video, I do a little bit of planning. I put some planning and effort into it to think about, what do I want to share, so that I can go out there and then share it. All right. So next we have step 2, which is the creation phase. So we put our plan in place. We have an idea of what we're going to talk about. We know the topic. There's a whole thing you can do around that, but we want to make videos that grab attention and convert people. And so we show up and record with confidence. We want to show up on the camera, and do that video, and it's comfortable and we feel good. But preparation, you don't want to over prepare, but you do want to do some prep so that when you show up on camera, you show up with confidence. And that's really what it's about. Now, editing today, I mean, my gosh, like, I've been around a long time. I've been doing this a long time. And I will tell you that AI in the last 2 years has changed the game for editing. Changed the game. I was just doing a video today. I uploaded it to an AI program that I use. And my gosh, it did a whole bunch of editing for me. I almost didn't have to do anything. It's crazy. It's getting so good. So this idea that, hey, I gotta, be a killer at editing and things, man, I'm telling you, AI is changing that. You create your pillar video, and a pillar video is basically an evergreen style video. In other words, a video that you can create today and it will be good 10 years from now. Like I said earlier, if you go back to Todd's channel and you look at some of those old videos where he was doing the dialing, even though those videos might be bad, I guarantee you those are some evergreen videos that you could pull up and you could get some incredible knowledge from watching Todd dial these people and talk to them. Those are evergreen assets out there that Todd could pull from at any point and use in his business. And I love that. That's a pillar video. This is where boost engagement. When we're creating it, we use some proven psychological triggers to hook viewers and keep them watching until the end. I was joking this past week. We did a big video challenge, and I was telling my people that were on, we had there's over 3,000 people registered for this thing. And I told them, if there's anything you want to become, it's a hooker. I was hooker. Yeah, you want to be a good hooker. And everybody's laughing, you got to be a good hooker. And because you got to learn to hook people in your videos. If there's one thing you want to learn when it comes to creating good videos, you have to create a good hook. And it's not hard to do, but if you can hook people right away, you got them. And the chances that they're going to watch your video are much higher. So if you need to master something, just master the hook. And guess what? This ought to relieve you. The hook only needs to be 1 to 3 seconds. That's the cool thing. So the thing that you need to master is only about maybe 3 to 5 seconds long tops. That's pretty easy to do. And then prepare for publishing. And we want to optimize your videos for search and discovery so they can get found by the right people. So we've had the prep phase, the creation phase, and then the publish phase. This is where, now that we've planned it, we created it, now we're going to go out, put it out there and get your videos seen by the right people. I love YouTube. I think YouTube is by far one of the greatest places to put your videos first and foremost. If you're not using YouTube, I'm a huge Facebook guy. I'm on Facebook every single day, but I will tell you that YouTube is definitely one of the ways to go. It's been around for a long time. Todd and I were, great examples of that. It's been around a long time. Your content can live on there for a long, long time. You can optimize your channel. Set up your channel for maximum visibility so your videos rank higher and get recommended more. One of the things that people ask me a lot is, okay, I want to set up a YouTube channel. How should I set it up? Now, do I just talk, can I talk about several things that I like to do? As a general rule, when you set up a YouTube channel, you want it to be one overarching topic, okay? So like, let's just use Todd as an example. He talks about network marketing. That's Todd's expertise. That's who Todd is. Okay. His channel is about network marketing, but guess what? Within that, there are all different types of subtopics within network marketing: prospecting, closing. There are lead generation. You have all different types of topics. Every single one of those topics could be broken down into a playlist within your channel so that every video gets categorized, but it's all part of the greater subject. So that's one of the ways that you can optimize your channel. And then, of course, you want to follow a video optimization plan where every piece of content you create, you put it out there with the intent that people are going to find it and they're going to want to connect with you. And of course, you can take these videos, these longer videos, and when you really start diving into some repurposing, you can create short videos out of long videos. So if you start doing, a 15, 20-minute video, I'm telling you right now, you could take anywhere from 5 to 10 snippets out of that and create short videos right there. So one video, you turn it into another 10 videos. That's the beauty of it. And of course, I think one of the best ways to publish and get out there is just going live. And going live is such a great way to connect with people. Very few people are using live today. I don't know why. It's one of the most powerful things you can do. Not enough people are using it, and they're really missing out on the benefit of it. So I highly recommend you go live. All right, so step number 4 is the scale phase. And this is where you expand your reach and multiply your results. This is where you can repurpose your content. You can turn video into your one video into multiple assets across different platforms to maximize exposure. And my gosh, with AI today, it's ridiculously easy to do. You can distribute that video everywhere, get your video in front of more people by leveraging multiple distribution channels. You can leverage paid ads if you want. Like if you want to really up your skills a little bit, learn some paid ads, you can start pushing videos out to get more views, and you wouldn't believe how inexpensive it is. I was literally just looking at TikTok today and their ad platform, and it was like saying I could spend $30 and get like several hundred people on a live video. I didn't even know they had that feature. So when you go live, it will automatically start promoting you out, and you can get more people on. I'm like, that I got to test. I didn't even know that was available. So now I'm like, I'm going to go live on TikTok and see what I can do. That looks pretty sweet. But this is where you build your audience when you scale it, and you want to collaborate. Collaboration is one of the greatest ways to grow your audience. And that is just finding people or influencers that are kind of in the same niche as you, where you can collaborate with. You can help their audience. They can help yours. Like you help each other. It's so great, man, when you can build awesome friendships and partnerships. Todd and I are on here right now. Todd is
collaborating.
Collaborating. That's really what it's all about. And that's why I'm such a proponent of going to events. It's such a huge, that's a whole nother topic. But here's a fact I want to put before you is that you will never make money with video unless you actually make videos. Imagine that. You actually have to make them if you want to get the result. Because I'm going to give a little bit of tough love here to you. Here's the truth. You can't complain about results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. And I'm telling you, video has changed my business. It has changed my life. And it's so not hard to do. One of my favorite books of all time. It's called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I know, Todd, you're probably familiar with the book.
Very.
And I love that book. And that book radically changed my life. It taught me the very simple idea that simple daily disciplines that you can do every single day lead to, in the overall scheme of things, they all lead to success. But little actions that you do every day are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. So if you want to be successful in video, you need to start creating and continue to create over and over and over. It should be a part of your daily, weekly, and even monthly plan that you do all the time. So to put it simply, this whole process that I've put before you is have an offer and plan your video, record the video or go live. You could do either one, a couple minutes, you do it, you post it online, you then promote it. You can go out there and share that video with people. Like I know Todd, he'll create a video. I'm on Todd's email list, and I know Todd, he'll promote his stuff. He doesn't just create it, he actually promotes it too. And that's one of the key things that help you be successful with video. A lot of people are creating videos, but then doing nothing with it. They just sit there and wait for the algorithm to do something. Promoting it is also cutting it up, chopping it up into smaller pieces, and promoting out smaller chunks of that video. And AI makes it so easy today. So easy. And you just rinse and repeat. This is the process. Like, it's not any harder than this. Sure, there's nuances in there. There's little strategies. You know, we talked about optimization and all those little things. And all those things do play a role, no question about it. But you learn that stuff as you go. And here's the thing. I love this meme. I saw this. And it says your first workout will be bad. Your first podcast will be bad. Your first speech will be bad. Your first video will be bad. Your first anything will be bad. But you can't make your 100th without making your first. So put your ego aside and start. You know, a lot of people, and I just see this way too often, where it's like, oh, but 100 days from now, that's such a long time. It's like, dude, 100 days is going to pass whether you do anything now or you don't. It's going to pass. It's over a sustained period of time that those who will do that every day. I mean, you can do videos every day. I think when you're first getting started, if you really want to build momentum, you should be doing a video a day. 100-day run. Do 100 days, one video a day, and I guarantee you, not only will you be better at the end of that 100 days, your business will change. Now, I can't say how much or how little. All I know is that you will be ahead of everybody else who didn't do it. And you're going to see the benefits. And that's the key. So my question is, are you ready to create videos and do it consistently? You know, back in my when I first really got going in network marketing, I had a mentor. And I remember I was at a training. I was at a systems training. It was a live training in San Bernardino, California. And I'm still friends with this guy too. I just love him. He's amazing. And he said, in order to have what top earners have, you need to do what top earners do. And I add this part on. All top earners online do video. All the ones that I think are truly succeeding are on there doing video. I'm not saying they can't. I'm not saying you, but I'm telling you right now, video is where it's at. And the people that are truly succeeding are creating videos on a regular basis. If you don't believe me, here's some people that I know. My good friend Tanya Eliza. She's amazing. She's phenomenal. Such a great marketer, and she does video. You might know this guy. You ever heard of him? His name's Ray Higdon. Awesome dude. Really good friend of mine. Mentor, coach. I'm not really sure who this dude is. I've heard of him. I might know who he is. But anyway, Todd Falcone doing videos. That's where it's out there. I don't know if you guys know this guy. I love following this guy. He's a heck of a marketer online. His name is Peng Jun. And this dude is a marketer, man. Let me tell you. Got some great stuff. I believe he's out of Singapore, I think is where he's from. Anyway, great marketer. Awesome stuff. Another one, Frank Kern, big internet marketer. John and Nadia Melton, huge in network marketing. They're always doing videos. John is creating videos all the time. Nadia doing videos. Such a regular part of their business. And maybe you've heard of this guy, Russell Brunson. He runs $100 million a year company named ClickFunnels. He's out there doing videos all the time. No joke. Just the other day, he came across my feed because he was doing a live video. So if a guy who's running a $100 million company every year is doing videos, don't you think maybe that's a clue? I think so. And these are some good friends of mine, Todd and Leah Ray Getz, been very successful, and they use live video in a big way to drive their business. So my big question is, have you gotten value so far? Because if you are, my big question is, are you ready to take your video game to the next level? And I can take some questions, but before we do, I'd like to share something with you guys. And like I said, I have an offer. So Todd, if you're good, we can get into this and I can share with you what I talked about, how you can really take this up a notch if you want to.
No, let's do it, brother, for sure.
All right. So I have been doing videos. My very first video that I ever created was in 2008. And ever since that time, I've been creating videos after videos after videos. And one of the things that I've done is I've literally created thousands and thousands of videos. If you go to YouTube and you search my name, you'll see all kinds of videos that I've done. Interviews I've been on, other people have created videos about me, so many. I could not clean it up if I wanted to. But here's the cool thing about it. There's so many out there that I couldn't stop the lead flow if I wanted to. That's how awesome it is. Residual
Great problem.
leads.
Absolutely.
Great problem. It's an awesome problem. And it's residual leads, which I love residual income, but I love residual leads too. And this is why I created the No Fear Video Marketing System 2.0. And this program is the key to maximizing your profits and growth with video. So who is this good for? It's good for network marketers, affiliate marketers, part-timers that want to go full-time faster, part-timers that need to fit more in less time, and especially for stay-at-home moms and dads. Okay, but really this works for anybody in any niche. And that's why I created this, to give you that shortcut. Really, what this is a shortcut to getting you from beginner to advanced. And that's really what it is. So in this, it's 12 modules. Module 1 is the video revolution, where I really lay it down for you. And I show even the psychology of video, why it works so good. Okay. The market segmentation. This is how you hone in on who your perfect prospect is for your particular niche. Content conceptualization. This is where we lay out. I show you how to come up with ideas, how to put your whole, idea and plan together. So these first 3 modules are step 1 in the 4-part framework, okay, that I showed you. This is the planning phase. Then we have the video marketer's arsenal, the pillar video creation master plan, and the mass engagement formula. This right here is the creation phase. Okay. Module 7, 8, and 9, the YouTube archetype, the short video insurrection, and the live video influencer. This is the publish phase. This is all about the publish phase. And then we have module 10, 11, and 12, the be everywhere paradigm, the mass exposure method, and the fear annihilation system. This right here is the scale method, the scale part of the framework that I showed you. I've laid it all out for you in major detail, but it's super easy to consume as you go through this training. So my question is, how much would a system like this be worth? And I did a little comparison just to see, Harvard, they actually have digital marketing courses, and they have a course called Digital Marketing Strategy that is $6,150.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's crazy.
But here's what's even more crazy. They have a 5-day long digital strategy, driving digital strategy, $14,500.
Wow.
I guess if you got a name like Harvard, I guess it's the brand. But I will tell you right now, some of the greatest things that I've ever learned are just from people out there doing it and making it happen. Buying courses, training from people. Some of the greatest things I ever learned was from Mike Dillard, from a $100 course that I got from him. And it's paid me millions. So my point is, what do you think it would be worth? Your risk-free investment is 3 payments of $197, or you can save $94 and do a one-time payment of $497. And we actually even have a PayPal credit option for you, which it's only a $500 system. And it's very easy to get approved for that. And we have many people that have taken advantage of that. But you can check all this out at markharbert.com/TFN, which is the Fearless Networker. And I have protected it with my leave it all on the field promise. So if you do the work, so if you go in there, check out all the modules, get the training, and put it into practice, and you don't feel that it's worth it to you, let us know and just show us that you put an honest effort in. That's all we ask. And if it just isn't a fit for you, we'll give you your money back. But you really have nothing to lose and so much to gain. But here's my thing. I am incapable of not giving you the absolute best of the best. I'm going to throw in a whole bunch of stuff to make this totally worth it for you. So one of the things that we are doing is we are in a relaunch period right now of the No Fear Video Marketing System 2.0. Now, I did a 1.0 version of this back in 2016. We just revamped the entire thing in the 2.0 version. But one of the things that I want to do is, I know for me, accountability has been a huge part of my life in business. I've been on a health journey. I'm down 60 pounds. I hired a health coach and somebody that keeps me accountable. And I wouldn't have lost that without accountability. So we're doing something called a 30-day video blitz, where every day starting March 10th, you're going to get an email from me every single morning with instructions on what to do that day with video. I'm going to tell you what type of video to create, and I'm going to give you further instructions on what you can do to even promote it. So every day you're going to have a plan for 30 days from me. And once you do it, you can then reply back to that email and let me know that you've done it, and any questions, and I'll be there to assist you. Okay. I'm really excited about this. We've done this in the past, and it's been a huge, huge success. People love it. All right. So, and then we are going to start on Wednesday, March 19th. We're going to do a 4-week AI video accelerator workshop. And what we're going to be doing in the AI video accelerator workshop is, when I originally created this, I did not build AI into it. Okay. But AI has become such a massive thing that now what we're going to do is, you're going to get to partake in this live with me. And we're going to create this supplement mini course over 4 weeks live, and we're going to add it into the course, but you get to be a part of that. And that's why I'm really excited about this, because AI plays a huge role in my day-to-day planning now in videos. But I really love that the way I put this course together, because it teaches you all the fundamentals. Now you can take all those fundamentals and apply them to AI, and use AI to really move through the process even quicker. And that's what we're going to do here in this 4-week workshop that you get to be a part of. Another bonus, I've created what's called the Video Engagement Booster Kit. And essentially what this is you look at the top here, I actually paid a designer to go out and create 50 Canva YouTube templates that are completely unique. In other words, you can go on Canva, and Canva has a whole bunch of templates. But the problem is, all of those templates, everybody out on YouTube is using those exact templates also. So these ones are actually unique. You can go in, you can use them. The only people that have access to these are the people that have access to the No Fear Video Marketing System 2.0. I give you a PDF, which is full of video hooks. Remember, I told you got to master the hook, the thumbnail, and the headline that you use for your video are all 3 of the most important things of your video. And then I have my good friend Lisa Thompson created a whole bunch of what we call done for you video assets. These are like little call outs, little lower thirds where you can put your name in there, all these cool little fancy, graphics and videos that you can edit into your videos. So that's what we put together in this booster kit for you. All right. So this is pretty awesome. I interviewed Todd on this as well. Todd, you may or may not remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I interviewed you. What I did was, with this bonus, I reached out to 6- and 7-figure earners and interviewed each of them for about 30 minutes each. And I asked them basically, what is your video strategy? Tell me, what is it? And man, so many nuggets in here. I'm telling you right now, this bonus alone would be worth the investment of the course and what we do, because the great thing about this is that you're getting nuggets from people who are actually out there making it happen. That was the thing. I invited people in. One of the ladies that I interview, she actually got her start in my original No Fear course, and she just went on in 2024 to become Miss International Europe. It's incredible. Wow. Like to me, it's kind of like crazy to think that Miss International Europe bought my course and it helped her build her brand. Pretty wild. Video Lab Declassified Files. Before we created this system, I actually worked with 62 people, and we recorded all of the trainings. And I basically went through, taught them what I knew, got their feedback, so that when I put the whole thing together, I knew what it was. But I recorded all of it, and I'm going to give you all of that. So we've declassified all of it. And it wasn't necessarily meant to be out there. It was just that. But I'm giving you access to all of those. So many nuggets within these. I'm throwing that as a bonus as well. And my good friend Eddie Villa, one of the things about video is that people are always worried, they want to be authentic. And my buddy Eddie is the master at authenticity. He teaches people how to step into their strengths. Like, that's what he does. And so he put together a mini course called Authentic Marketing. And the whole goal of it is to teach you how to show up on video as your authentic, real self. And that's what it is, because people are going to be attracted to that. All right. So Todd, this next slide, dude, this is what I'm excited about. Okay.
Let's see it.
I was like, how can I take this bonus stuff to like the next level? And I was thinking, what are some of the programs that had profound effect on me? And the next one is a huge one, because in 2008, I bought this program called Black Belt Recruiting.
Oh, you still have that?
Yes. And I have it. And I reached out to Mike Dillard and I said, dude, I'm putting this course together. I really want to give some killer bonuses. I said, you don't sell this anymore. Would you be okay if I take mine? I still have all the CDs. I literally have it on my thing right over here. I was like, are you okay could I give this away as a bonus? He's like, man, I don't even have that anymore. Can you send it over? He's like, yeah, go ahead, give it away.
Dude, and you know what's up? Mark Weezer, like, if you guys have followed me for any period of time, like any of you guys have like followed me, when I talk about recruiting professionals and a guy that was coming and he was in my organization and he was going to quit, and I taught him how to prospect from his car. This is years ago. That's the Mark Weezer right there. So that's awesome. I want a copy of that, man. I don't even think I got that somewhere. I have no idea where it's at.
Heck yeah, dude. Absolutely. 100%, man. I was so stoked about it. And so once I ripped all the CDs, I ripped them and I actually put them in a Dropbox and sent them over to Mike so he could have them. But I have everything. I have the PDF of the manual that goes along with it. I have everything. And he gave me the permission. You cannot buy this anywhere. And the thing is when you're creating videos, the goal is leads and sales, right? What are you going to do when you get them? You need to know how to talk to them. This program radically changed me. It taught me how to have posture. And you're right, Todd. Mark Weezer is a master at that. So good. So good. So that's a bonus when you grab the No Fear Video Marketing System 2.0. All right. So I threw in some bonuses. This one actually expires tomorrow. And this one is my automation playbook course. So like we talked about leads, if you want to know how to build a basic funnel to funnel people into, I put this course together called the Automation Playbook, and I'm going to throw that in as a bonus. When you go to markharbert.com/TFN and you grab it, you're going to get access to this, but it expires tomorrow night at midnight. So you definitely want to jump on this and make sure that you get it. So taking it over there, this is the Facts Action bonus. And I'm going to give you one more here. And I decided that this one, the Automation Playbook, I also created a course called the Email Traffic Playbook. So if you've ever wanted to learn how to build an email list, I'm throwing this in. And I'm telling you, there's not very often that I go bonkers like this with the bonuses. But I'm going to tell you what, this is one of those times. We're in a short period of relaunch. I probably will never offer these types of bonuses again. And if I do, it'll be a while. And so I really want to help you here, not only build and create videos and get them out there, but I really, really want you to have what you need to be successful to build an email list, which I think is one of the greatest things that you can do in your marketing. But here's the cool thing. During this relaunch period, we're adding bonuses in. So the sooner you get and you grab this, the more you can take advantage of all the bonuses, because I'm going to be adding in some more bonuses probably tomorrow, but the one expires tomorrow. So we're going to add some more in. So the sooner you jump in, the cool thing is if you jump in right now, the bonuses that I offer tomorrow and probably through the weekend, which I got several more we're adding in, you're going to get access to all of those as well. So the idea is I really want to reward you for taking action and jumping on it. So you're going to get more than even what I shared on here. So my big question is, are you in? If you're in, then let's rock this thing and let's go for it and get over to markharbert.com/TFN. I have helped a lot of people. Okay. And I don't say this from an ego point of view, Todd knows me. We've been friends a long time. I am not an ego guy, but I'm telling you right now, I am confident. I know what I teach works. I've helped so many people. And remember when I showed you this one earlier on? Look at this. She says, "Oh my gosh, it worked. Can you hear me screaming?" So I'm a video queen, but my videos have not produced leads. So if you're here and you make videos and you're not getting leads and you're not getting sales, look at this. I've done hours and hours and hours of the course training. I'm in module 7. Tuesday, I made a video following Mark Harbert's plan to find their pain and solve it. And guess what? A girl just joined my team from that video. I am all in. That's powerful, man. My good friend Tracy Rose, before she started doing video, she was super shy. She got over her fears, and she went out and created a hypnobirthing channel, and it became very successful. She's used that channel to go out and get clients, and it has been an amazing thing for her. My friend Bob, again, I've helped him. It's been incredible. Aaron Birch, Lisa Thompson, all of these guys I've helped, and I can help you too. So you basically have two choices right now. You can keep struggling, waiting for the perfect time to start, but I got news for you. There is no perfect time. You just have to start. Like, life is not going to stop so you can have the perfect time. You have to make that decision that you're going to jump in with both feet and go for it. Take action today, and that's your next one, is take action today. Implement this proven system and start making money with video now. So just to recap, as we get ready to close this out, here's everything you're going to get. The No Fear video marketing system, the entire 12 module system, the 30-day video blitz, which we start on March 10th, the AI video accelerator workshop, which we start on the 19th. You get to be a part of that live as well. The video engagement booster kit, the video influencer interviews, the video lab declassified files, the authentic marketing mini course, the black belt recruiting audio course. Dude, that alone to me is so worth it, man. That thing has made me so much money, and I bought it for I don't know, in 2008. I forget how much I bought it for.
I think it was $9.97. I mean, I have that somewhere in my garage, but I want the digital version of that, so I'm getting this. Yeah, that's good.
Dude, it's crazy. And the fast action bonus, the automation playbook, and also my email traffic playbook course, which dives really deep into email marketing. And man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of nuggets in there that I've literally paid thousands of dollars to learn. Okay. I've paid people, consultants, to come in and show me what I needed to do to make sure I rocked it with email. And I literally turned right around and put it all into a training platform for you to get. And I'm throwing that in as a bonus. And there's more coming here over the next few days. So when you hop in and you take action, you can get it. And again, your risk-free investment is 3 payments of $197, or you can save $94 and pay a one-time $497. And we have that PayPal credit option. All you need to do is click pay later when you get to the page, and it'll take you through a short process. You can get immediately, approved. Super easy to do. And just go to markharbert.com/TFN. And some of the common questions I get is, have any of your students use these videos, these strategies successfully? I just showed you a whole bunch of them, but I'm telling you, that's just some of them. I've got so many videos, and I actually have a group testimonial from a good friend of mine who runs a coaching group, who all of them went through my course, and the video is 10 minutes long, and they're literally going around the room talking about how the course changed what they did. That was a really cool video. And I've never done videos before. Will this help me? 100%. The whole course is built around somebody that's really never done it before, or they're doing it and not getting the results that they want. So how do I get help if I need it after I buy the program? Well, we're doing the AI workshop. We're also doing the 30-day video blitz, where you're going to get daily mentorship from me in the form of an email that's going to come and give you a plan every day for 30 days. All right. What type of equipment do I need? You need a phone. That's it. Everybody's got that. And will this work outside of network and affiliate marketing? I know, a lot of us are familiar with that, but the truth is this can work for anything. It can work for, I have one of my students is a cookie shop owner. Wow. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So it works for anything. And how long do I have access? For life. as long as I'm alive and as long as my business is going, you'll have access in our members area, in our secure members area. And is this system up to date with current video climate? 100%. It is 100% up to date and 100% relevant to what's going on today. So I don't know if we can see anybody or that may have some questions, but if you have questions, I'd be happy to answer them. But go to markharbert.com/TFN and grab it, man. Take advantage of it. This is only going to be open until March 4th. So we're talking, what, 5 days, a little over 5 days now, and we're closing this down. So take advantage of it, grab it, and I promise you it can help you.
No doubt. And I recorded this, so I'll get the replay out if you're on my list, my email list, right? We talked about email. I want to bring up something really quickly. You guys, if you're following me, I do video all the time. I do live video. I'm pumping out video content constantly. And some of you might be like, well, Falcone, how come you're not teaching this? Well, because he's better than I am. I mean, when it comes to teaching all of this stuff, like, you don't see me teaching TikTok because I'm not even on TikTok. Maybe I'll have to get back on TikTok, but look, I brought him here because the guy's got video mastered, and it's one thing to do a video for fun, but like, you're not pumping out videos for just for the heck of it for your business without thinking, okay, what is this going to produce for me? I mean, I got other things that I'd rather do than, sit there and produce video. I produce video for lead generation and sales. Now, obviously there's value, entertainment, education, and all of that, which leads to leads and leads to sales. But again, I brought Mark on because I trust the guy. I've known him for a very long time. My focus is teaching network marketers how to be exceptional at network marketing. Mark's focus is video, whether you're in network marketing or not. So, I mean, the deal that he put together and like, dude, I got to get it, because the black belt recruiting, I mean, that's just one thing. Like, all the other stuff is epic too. Like, for you to like understand, like, as you're like talking about it, like the hook or the 4 steps in producing a video, most people don't even know any of that. Like, they don't, they just go up there like, oh, throw in the camera and, call to action, like all the things that if you're going to be successful in generating leads and making sales, producing revenue, like, you just take advantage of Mark's offer. I'm just telling you. And I don't like just ask yourself, especially for my people that follow me for a long time, how often do I have people that I bring up? I almost never. Like, I pretty much never do. I mean, I'm fully behind a piece of software that you guys are likely aware of. But that's the only other thing that I can even think of that I'm inviting somebody on. And yeah, I could probably teach some of this stuff, but the guy's so good and he's got so much content. Like, I'm not going to bother trying to put together a course on it because Mark's already done it, and it's that good. So video dominates. You already know it dominates. I mean, just look at your own habits. I don't really want to admit this, but like, literally the first thing I do, I know all of you, miracle morning people, forgive me. The first thing I do is I grab my phone in the morning and I start, I'll check email, start scrolling through stuff. And I'm on a video every morning at 7 a.m. My kid walked in here today and he's like, Dad, that's the guy that you listen to every morning. I'm like, yeah, 7 a.m. He has a show every morning at 7 a.m. So as I'm getting stuff done in the office from like 7 to 9, I'm on this guy's show. You already know that you're consuming video. Are you producing video? And okay, cool if you are, but are you producing video that's actually generating leads, generating sales, generating revenue? You should not be producing video if you're in business for your business and have it just go into nowhere. So the format that we're on, Mark, because we're StreamYarding this thing, I can't really see the comments or anything, but because I'm on Facebook and X and YouTube and all that. So we'll reserve that. I will, again, we did this as a live and as a stream. So I don't know how many people sat down, watched it from start to finish, but you might be catching this right at the tail end. You're like, what the heck are these guys talking about? And that's fine too. If you're plugged into me, you will definitely get, you'll get the full recording. In fact, if you're not plugged into me and you're not regularly getting emails to me, just go to toddfalcone.com. Get yourself plugged in. I'll have to get this video to propagate. It's an hour-long video, so it'll take a little bit of time, but I'll get this out to everybody tomorrow. and make sure, like, you know, both of my email lists that I mail out to will have an opportunity to get this. But Mark, man, I appreciate you. I mean, obviously just all the work, like any other thing is like, unless you've produced a course, like, okay, I've produced, like, I don't even know, over 20 training programs over the years.
Yeah.
There's so much time and effort and energy and planning and preparation and editing and, you know, hiring people to, like, even like looking, like, it's funny, like, okay, so all those graphics, you know, I'm pretty sure Mark didn't just bust out all those graphics on his own. He had to hire somebody to go do that, pay out money. And like for course creation, I don't think they just get the course. Like, this is really cool. I'm like, yeah, it took me 150 hours to do it. Like, I don't even want to ask you, like, I won't even ask you, because I'm sure the amount of hours to put all of the elements of this thing together is way, way over 100 hours of time. There's no question.
Well, the course itself probably has about 150 videos in it. But the cool thing about it is it's all bite-sized videos. Yeah. They're all very quick and easy to go through. Some are longer, but I mean, on average, the goal was to have videos that were no longer than like 4 to 5 minutes each. And so it's very easy to go through and like find where you're at, the way the course is laid out and set up. But I just wanted to point out too, and you made a great point, Todd, is that it's not just about turning on the camera and hitting record. In the beginning, yes, just getting over your fear. It's about when you learn how to structure your videos the right way, then you have a framework to function within. Now you're going to create videos that actually produce results, not just cool content for the internet. Like, I'll give you an example. Several years ago, this is probably 7, 8, 9 years ago. Everybody, you know, most people know Ray online, Ray Higdon, and he was just like a video machine, you know? And I remember he was pumping out videos on YouTube. And one day he reaches out to me. He's like, hey man, like, I'm not getting as many leads on my videos. I'm getting a ton of views, but I'm not getting a lot of leads. Like, you know, I'm maybe getting 100 leads a month from these videos. And I feel like I should just be getting more. He's like, can you look at my video and just like give me any pointers? So I look at his video and he's doing everything right, but he was missing one huge thing in his video. And that was a call to action on his videos. And I was like, dude, your videos are awesome. Like, there's not much I would change. It's the call to action you need to add in. And he started doing those on his videos. And like a month later, he's generating over 1,000 leads off of his videos for free from his videos. And just from that one tweak, because if you have the framework and you create the videos within that framework, you're going to produce results. That's why going viral is not a plan and it's not necessary, because the framework itself attracts the right people and it moves them through the right process.
Yeah. And it's like, you just brought that up. Like, you got guys like Ray. Obviously, you guys have to, I mean, if you're not familiar with Ray, I'd be surprised. I mean, Ray goes to Mark for video help. Tanya Eliza, who's an incredible online marketer, social media strategist, goes to Mark for video stuff. So, you know, it'd be one thing if you got some of you might be brand new. That's totally cool that they've never done a video. You got everybody from the newest person who's like scared to death to even flip on the camera and do a recorded video, let alone a live, which is a total different dimension. Because you know, you're live, right? Like, we're live right now. I hope I don't blow it at this point, right? So, so you got everybody from the brand new novice to people that are, you know, 7-figure income earners that are going, okay, I'm gonna go to Mark. Like, Mark's the video expert. I'm pretty decent at doing video. I got cool colors in the background, nice microphone, way more expensive camera than I probably need, but whatever. I got the budget for it, so that's fine. But again, you guys, just go get it. And then he offers that crazy guarantee. So it's not like you have anything to risk. Just ask yourself, can I improve my video game? Could I be generating more leads? Could I be making more money? The amount of time we spend pushing out content on social media, there's a lot of consumption, and that's fine. But there's consumption and then there's production. It's cool. I'm cool. I consume. I'm always, watching. I mean, honestly, I consume more video than anything else, and I'm sure you do too. How do we go? How do we move you from a consumption mode to a production mode? And that's what all these programs are designed to do. So again, markharbert.com/TFN. Man, we got an hour and 15 minutes. It's beautiful, but we're going to finish and we're going to end. Mark, again, brother, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Man. And if you caught this thing right at the tail end, then I don't know what to tell you. I guess go to toddfalcone.com. Make sure you're plugged into me, and I'll make sure I get you the replay out, which will go out sometime tomorrow. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful, isn't it hump day? Is it Wednesday? What I don't even know what that's the beautiful thing. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I almost every time I get on video, I'm like, hey, happy day. I don't even know. Yeah. So that's the way we want it for you, or you like wake up as an entrepreneur and you can't figure out whether it's Saturday or Tuesday or whatever day. I know it ends in a Y. So anyhow, again, thank you again, Mark. Appreciate you so much. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday and stay tuned for the replay. Thanks all. We'll see you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, God.